Okay, everybody. So today, I I sort of wanted to do a character analysis on Mr. Freeze from Batman, and not necessarily an analysis. I should say more like an official judgment on whether that Victor Freeze is truly an evil bad guy or not. Now, everybody that has seen Batman the Animated Series, or more more preferably Batman Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero is very familiar with Mr. Freeze's origin story, which basically is he he wa- he 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 used to be a scientist for one of Gotham City's laboratories, but his wife, the beautiful Nora Freeze, got sick with 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 a terminal disease, and Victor was trying to use Gotham's technology to s- sort of find a way to cure her, but Gotham's government didn't like it, and and they destroyed Dr. Freeze's laboratory, thus him being exposed to the chemicals of his own experiment um, made it so he could no longer survive in, in temperatures less than sub-zero, or he would die. Thus, Mr. Freeze was born, and throughout every in, incarn, an incarnation of Mr. Freeze, except for, let's be honest, Batman and Robin, because that was a joke. Mr. Freeze's only real ambition was to try and get back at Gotham for 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 basically making his wife die. Um, Now, obviously, guys, the way that Mr. Freeze goes about his vengeance for, for Nora is something that is truly evil. I mean, wanting to freeze the, 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 the people that took your beloved wife away from you, as Mr. Freeze says in the now legendary Batman the Animated Series episode Art of Ice. But but in retrospect, guys, I think that Mr. Freeze is perhaps aside from Joker, Batman's most tragic villain, because Mr. Freeze, I feel like, is really not really a villain. J- j- just a grieving husband wanting justice for his wife, but 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 now because of because now that he can't be with the one he loves, nobody ever deserves to be happy. Which, yes, that part still classifies him as a villain. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't think that Victor Freeze's um, original intention to get back at the at, at the higher-ups at Gotham for basically ensuring that Nora died in the animated series version, and why she why she almost didn't get the organ transplant in Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. So I have to say, guys, I think that Mr. Freeze is perhaps Batman's most controversial villain. But in terms of the reason why he became evil,